Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to the Careful for Spoilers YouTube channel. Today, I have a very special video for you guys. I'm going to be talking about the worst films of 2017, and I know my reviews are going up just a little bit late, but I had to sit down and binge watch all of the terrible movies just for you guys. I binged like 9 movies over the past 3 days of the worst of 2017. You are welcome. And I'm here to talk to you guys about my personal top 10 list of the worst films of 2017. Now, my list might not match up with your list, and that's perfectly fine. I know for sure I have a couple things that you have on your list that I won't have on my list, and things that are on my list that I doubt that you would even think to put on your list. Starting off at number 10, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I know, I could hear the internet crying out right now. I hated this movie. I thought it was incredibly boring. All the jokes were stale. It was just rehashed jokes from the last movie, done very poorly in this one, and I was bored out of my mind. The third act fight, spoilers, is a giant Pac-Man versus a giant David Hasselhoff. I had no idea what the fuck I was watching. It was complete nonsense. I tried watching it a second time to try to give it a chance, see if I would feel the same way about it the second time. I couldn't even get past the first 2 minutes. I refuse to ever see that movie again. I will never buy it on Blu-ray. That's why Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is number 10 on my top 10 list. Number 9, it's going to be Baywatch. This film stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and, what the fuck is his name? High School Musical boy. Zac Efron. This movie, there's nothing really to talk about. It's very disposable. You could watch it in your free time. Watch it. You'll never have to see it again. You'll probably forget it in a couple days. And you'll never miss it ever again. It's not boring. I have to say I had a couple of good laughs in the film. But it's definitely not a good one. And it won't be memorable going into 2018. That's why it made it onto my list. Number 8 is Netflix's Death Note. I was actually quite excited for Death Note. I love the anime. I love the manga. And then I was very excited to find out that they were going to do a Netflix version live action. And I like Ghost in the Shell. I think that anime doesn't translate well to screen, but I personally think that Ghost in the Shell did a really good job of doing that. Netflix's Death Note? Not so much. This movie is a steaming pile of garbage. I'll admit, the first 20-25 minutes, I was actually kind of interested. Then after that, it just gets worse and worse, and by the end, I had no idea what the fuck I was watching. Number 7 on my list, The Emoji Movie. This movie is not only an insult to all animated film, but it is an insult to film in general. This is one of those films where it is just one big giant product placement commercial. It is absolutely ridiculous, and I can't believe that I actually waste time watching this film. Number 6. Transformers: The Last Knight. Transformers: The Last Knight is more of the same crap that Michael Bay has been giving us forever now, for years with these Transformers films, and audiences have finally decided to stop going. That film has made half of what Age of Ultron made, what it was, 2 or 3 years ago. It doesn't fucking matter. But audiences are finally starting to realize that these films are fucking garbage, and we need to get Michael Bay out of here. My number 5, Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. This film has the worst editing and most jarring jump cuts that I have literally ever seen in a film ever. It was hilarious how ridiculous the fight sequences were. The CGI is absolutely terrible. And again, the editing is so confusing, so jarring, so rapid paced. You have no idea what the fuck is going on. Number 4, The Bye Bye Man. This movie, I have to admit, I had a lot of fun. It is so bad that it's good. This film has every single movie cliche that you could possibly think of. I can't even... I had so much fun laughing at this film, but it definitely has to go, and it fits perfectly at number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list is Wish Upon. Oh man, this movie is pure crap. Again, Cliche after cliche after cliche. That's all this movie is. The lead actress, well, not the lead actress, but the lead character, Claire, is literally the worst person in the world. And spoilers, when she dies at the end, no one really gives a shit because she's a terrible person. She doesn't use any of these wishes for any good things. And after she realizes that people close to her in her life are dying because of this wish box, she continues. She's literally the worst and one of the dumbest movie characters I have ever seen. Number 2. Man, Flatliners. Flatliners is the most boring movie I've ever seen. Maybe not the most boring movie I've ever seen, but definitely of 2017. This movie is an hour and 49 minutes long, and I felt like I was being tortured the entire time watching this nonsense. This film has an incredible premise, but they fail to do anything cool with it. Now for my number 1, the worst film of 2017, my personal pick as the worst film of 2017, The Mummy. The Mummy is an embarrassment to cinema. It is an embarrassment to the blockbuster. I don't know what the studio was thinking. You hired Alex Kurtzman, the guy who wrote and ruined The Amazing Spider-Man 2. You got this guy to launch a cinematic universe, and it's dead before it even started. It has like a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes or some shit like that. The Mummy is embarrassing. It is the worst film, in my opinion, of 2017. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I know it's late. Right now, I'm working on my top 10 best films of the year, so keep a close out looking for that. Guys, thank you again so much for watching this video. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know your top 10 worst list of 2017, and I will see you guys next time.